In today's video, we have a Ford Expedition coming in for 3 services. It was a full interior cleaning for $300. It was an engine cleaning for $80, and then $260 for a wash and wax. So that's $620, I think it is. So I'll give you the full process on what we did, talk about the tools and products that we use, and give you just a rundown of the full detail. And if you are looking to start your detailing business, click the link down below to download the ultimate guide to starting your detailing business. There's over 10,000 worth of content in that ebook. It took me a long time to make that ebook, so please click the link, download it, and put it to use. Let's go ahead and get started with this breakdown. So we're gonna get started with the interior. Now this one is in pretty bad condition, but one thing you'll note is that there's other areas that aren't as dirty, and something like that is you have to really prioritize your time. Meaning if there is a surface, call it a door panel, that isn't dirty, well, you don't have to go the full 9 yards just because it doesn't require that level of cleaning. Even though all other parts of the interior might be dirty and need a very extensive cleaning, maybe for some reason that one seat, that one door panel, that one whatever, just no one really sat in it, no one really used that area, so it's like it's not really dirty. So you can kind of do a lesser cleaning on that section because it just doesn't need it. So you're always cleaning the surface based on the condition, and this is applicable to any surface. Paint correction, engine cleaning, like if that surface doesn't need it, well, don't do it because it just doesn't need it. Now, because this is an Expedition, there is a lot of fabric surfaces in this interior, so this one's gonna take the longest part of the process. Once we're done with that, we're gonna move over to the plastics. Now, it's gonna take much less time than the extraction, but it is a big expedition. There's just a lot more plastic, a lot more like nooks and crannies that you have to get into. So this part will also take a little bit of time. Now it's time to move over to the exterior, and we actually move the vehicle over to the next unit, 105, just because in 104 there's not much space, and with 105 it's just easier to move around. So you really always want to start with the engine cleaning, because if you do anything on the exterior and then wait for the engine cleaning at the end, you're just gonna get the exterior dirty again from all the agitation and pressure washing that you're gonna do. So always do the engine cleaning first. And it's pretty straightforward. You're gonna use an all-purpose cleaner diluted 4:1, and you're gonna use multiple brushes. Everything that we're using here are the same brushes that we use for the wheels and tires. It's looking much better, and now we're gonna head on over to the wash and wax. We're gonna start with the wheels and tires. We're going to agitate the grill emblems, and we are going to rinse it, foam it, and then go through the full process. Now, one thing I want to note is that we call it a wash and wax, but we actually use an all-in-one product to apply a sealant. That way there's a little bit of cleaning ability to maybe remove some very light swirls or very light marring that may be on the paintwork, while also applying some level of protection. Once we wash it, do an iron decon, clay it, we are going to dry the vehicle with both a air blower. We have quite a few of them, ranging from $60 to $400. They all work. And we're gonna use a microfiber drying towel. Next, we paint prep the vehicle, and then we apply the all-in-one polish. Right here specifically, we're using the Rupes Protect Uno, something like that. But we also are using the Malco Accelerate. We just kind of switch between products every now and then. No specific reason, we just grab one or the other depending on the day. And then it goes down to the details of maybe just wiping down the door jambs, touching up the wheels, dressing the tires, cleaning the glass, and then going over the vehicle and making sure everything is looking fantastic. We're gonna pull the vehicle out, let it sit outside just because we're done with it, and wait for the customer to pick it up at 5 o'clock. The customer was very happy. I believe they are a repeat customer. So that's gonna end the video right there. Let me know what you think or what you would do different or what you would charge for a vehicle of this size and this condition. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you on the next one.